ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सरस्वति नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा गुरवे सर्वलोकानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। सदाशिवसमारम्भाम् शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे फुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। सर्वोपनिषदो गावः दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्सः सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत्। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्। भीष्मद्रोणतटा जयद्रथजला गान्धारनीलोत्फला शल्यग्राहवती कृपेण वहनी कर्णेन वेलाकुला अश्वत्थामविकर्णघोरमकरा दुर्योधनावर्तिनी स्तोतीर्णा खलु पाण्डवैरननदी कैवर्तक केशवः पाराशर्यवचः सरोजममलम् गीतार्थगन्धोत्कटम् नानाख्यानककेसरम् हरिकथा सम्बोधनाबोधितम् लोके सज्जनषट्पदैरहरः पेपीयमानम् मुदा भूयाद्भारतपङ्कजम् कलिमलप्रध्वंसि न श्रेयसे मूकम् करोति वाचालम् पङ्गुम् लङ्घयते गिरिम् यत्कृपात्तमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः।
ॐ श्री
श्री
परमात्मने
परमात्मने
नमः।
अथ चतुर्थोऽध्यायः
अथ चतुर्थोऽध्यायः।
श्रीभगवानुवाच
श्रीभगवानुवाच
27 श्लोकः। किञ्च
किञ्च
सर्वाणीन्द्रियकर्माणि प्राणकर्माणि चापरे
सर्वाणि इन्द्रियकर्माणि प्राणकर्माणि चापरे
आत्मसंयमयोगाग्नौ जुह्वति ज्ञानदीपिते
आत्मसंयमयोगाग्नौ जुह्वति ज्ञानदीपिते।
25 श्लोकात् आरभ्य भगवता भिन्नाः यज्ञाः प्रतिपादिताः साधनरूपेण। यथा देवयज्ञः, अनन्तरं ज्ञानयज्ञः, दैवमेवापरे यज्ञम् इति श्लोकात् आरभ्य तत्र दैवयज्ञः, देवयज्ञः, दैवयज्ञः इति। अनन्तरं ज्ञानयज्ञः गतवर्गे दृष्टवन्तः। एतं श्लोकं तत्र 26 श्लोके दमयज्ञः इन्द्रिय विषयग्रहणरूपयज्ञः। इदानीम् अस्मिन् श्लोके 27 श्लोके अत्रापि एकः यज्ञः प्रतिपादितः, आत्मसंयम यज्ञः इति। One more yajna, that is sadhanam. The sadhanam in the form of yajna. Sadhanasya yajnatva pratipadanam. Sadhana is given the status of yajna, yajnatva pratipadanam. An yajna invariably involves oblations, and the Adhikarana, which is the Agnikunda. Similarly, here also oblations are involved. The oblations are the Ahutis. Indriya Karmani and Prana Karmani. Apare, other people, others. Others means who are they? Apare, Anya Yoginaha. Indriya Karmani. Indriyanam. Jnanendriyanam. ज्ञानेन्द्रियाणि इत्युक्ते श्रोत्रत्वक् चक्षु रस घ्राणाख्यानाम् इन्द्रियाणां पञ्चज्ञानेन्द्रियाणां कर्मेन्द्रियाणामपि कर्मेन्द्रियाणां वाक्पाणिपादपायु उपस्थाख्यानां कर्मेन्द्रियाणां सर्वाणि इन्द्रियकर्माणि the functions, activities of the organs, pranakarmani api cha, pranakarmani cha, functions of prana. So indriyakarmani, pranakarmani, the actions, the activities. Karmani. So karmani, the actions were jnanendriya in the form of perception of sense object, shabda sparsha rupa rasa gandha grahanatmakani karmani for indriyani. Similarly for karmendriyani, vachana, adana, viharana, utsarga, anandakhyani karmani karmendriyanam. Jnanendriya, karmendriya, both that each of the respective functions, vyapara, amani karmani. And prana karmani, pranaha is vayuhu, shariranta sanchari vayuhu. Cha anye yoginaha, other yogis, they atma sanyama yoganu, the activities of these organs of action, organs of knowledge, and the prana karmani, prana functions, activities of the organs of action, activities of the organs of knowledge, and functions of the karmendriyani, they offer into what? Unto what? Atma sanyama yogagno, unto the fire of atma sanyama. Sanyama is a technical word. Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi. The three are put together. It's called Sanyama in Patanjali Yoga Sutra. Sanyama. Yama is withdrawal, upashame. That's Atma Sanyama. Atma is Antakranam. It's not a Sachidananda Atma. Atma Sanyama. Atma is Manaha, Antakranam. Tasya Atmanaha, Manasaha, Antakaranasya, Sanyamaha, Nirodhaha. Chittavitti Nirodhaha. Here it is Antakaranasi Nirodhaha Vashikaraha. That is yoga. Sahayeva yogaha, Sahayeva agnihi, Tasmin Agnau. Mano Nirodha yoga Agnau. Mano Nirodha yoga ke Abhyavahane Agnau Jughati Homayanti Drakshipanti. They offer, they throw. They throw the organs of action. How? They throw means how they throw. It means they restrict, they have mastery over. That is, they impose certain restrictions on their action. It means they don't make the sense organs function the way they like. They perform only those actions which are necessary for the maintenance of the shariram. Other actions they give up. That is the Atma Sanyama Yoga. No. Therefore, this is for sannyasis. The previous shloka, Vishaya Grahana Rupa Yajna, it is common for all. That it is Grastha Sannyasi. Whereas here, certain renunciation is involved. Sanyama is involved. Atma Sanyama Yoga. No. Atma Sanyama Yoga. No. Their focus is on the Atma. Atma Sanyama. Atma Sanyama can be either Antakarna Sanyama, one meaning. Other meaning is Atma Sanyama is concentration, focusing on the Atma, unto which. That when they focus on Atma, meditate on Atma, naturally they give up the action, or the actions are the actions generally which make the person outward. So they reduce the action or they give up the action. That is one meaning. Atma Sanyama Yoga now is meditation at Atma. Or Nirodha, that is making the mind Atma Antakaranam, Sanyamaha, Nirodha, Vashikaraha. That is the Agni. Restraining the mind, subjugating the mind, conquering the mind. That is Agni by which the active actions are performed. It means the actions are performed only which are required for the maintenance of the Shariram. Manasaha Nirodhena Vashikarena Pranendriyanam Pranasya Indriyanam Sha Nirodham Vashikaram Karoti Tadeva Homam Vashikaram Homam Kurvanti. So Nivritti Rupa Homam Swasva Vishayeshu Pravrittihi is natural. Nivrittihi, that is Nivritti Homam. Pravritti also is there. They cannot make the Indriyas non-functional, otherwise they cannot survive. Therefore, Swasva Vishayeshu Pravrittim Tadapi Homam Tadapi Yajnaha Nivrittimapi Yajnaha iti Manyante. That is the Yajna, that is the Agni they perform. So therefore it is a sadhanam for meditation, for Atma Dhyanam. Who has the knowledge of Atma and Jnana Dipita, the word is backed up by the Jnanam referring to Viveka here. Viveka is Atmanatma Viveka. Then only one can meditate on Atma, denying Anatma, Neti iti. So backed up by Viveka, Jnana Dipite. Jnanam is referring to Viveka. So therefore, Jnana Dipite, Atma Sanyama Yoga Agno, Cha Apare Kurvanti. The previous shloka talked about the people who live in the society. It means Grihastha. Indriya Vishaya Grahana Rupa Yajna. But here it is Sannyasis, but not Jnanis. Sannyasis have less karma to do. Therefore, they offer all activities of the sense organs, of knowledge as well as action as well as prana karmani. They offer. It means they give up. They offer unto the Agni. It means they give up. And they do only those actions, minimum actions which are required to maintain the body. They offer unto the fire of self-mastery, Atma Sanyama Yoga. No. That is living a life of contemplation. That is called Atma Sanyama Yoga. That is a sadhanam. Atma is, as I told, it is Manaha, Antakaranam. So the fire is, unto the fire, the Ahutis of this karma, the actions of the organs, sense organs as well as prana are offered. And this yajna is lit up by Viveka, Jnana Dipite, because they are very clear goal, clear knowledge, clear the buddhi, Vyasayatmika buddhi. What they want is moksha. For that self-knowledge, Atma Jnanam is the means. Therefore, backed by Viveka and Vairagya, therefore they restrain the actions in the sense that is to perform actions only as much required, that restraint, that is, which is which is affected by the mind, that is Atma Sanyama Yoga. For example, if tongue asks for more, it is restrained. Similarly, with regard to all these sense organs, doing only that much is required. That is sadhana, self-mastery. That is the Agni. And to that Agni, all these are the organs, the actions of the organs are offered. And fire destroys the, fire consumes the, consumes. Fire consumes means fire purifies. Fire makes them the self, that is fire which is in the form of self-mastery. The self-mastery makes them the process, that is the sadhana, easy. So therefore, moksha is the goal. Therefore, the sadhanam in the form of Sanyama Yoga. Yoga meaning sadhanam. Atma Sanyama, Atma is Antakaranam. Sanyama is mastery. Therefore, yoga in the form of self-mastery, that is the Agni. And one more word is the Jnana Deepite, that is also in Saptami. So, Jnana Deepite, Visheshana to Sanyama Agni. So, Atma Sanyama, by Viveka, they keep up this fire of Atma Sanyama Yoga. Viveka is required, Viveka backed up by Vairagya. Then follows Shamadama. So, here it is Shama and Dama, both are involved because organs of knowledge, organs of action, as well as prana karmani api. Therefore, the sannyasis, they perform this karma. Doing karma only as much required. Sharira pariparanartham. Sharira, only just Sharira has to be maintained. Shariram khalu dharma sadhanam. So, moksha sadhanam api. Therefore, with regard to karma of the Indriya as well as prana, like Shvasa Prashvasa Rupa Karmani, Tani Sarvani Nikilani Karmani, Jnana Deepite, Jnanam Vivekaha, Vishayeshu Dosha Darshanam, Jnana. That is a Jnanam here. Jnanam is not knowledge here, Vivekaha, Vishayeshu Dosha Darshanam, Dosha Darshanena, Jnana Deepite, Prajvalite, Atma Sanyama Yoga Agno, Atma Sanyama Yoga Agno, Atma Sanyama Yoga Cha, Atma Sanyama Yoga Eva Agni, Tasmin Agno, Jughvati, Agno, Avyavagane, that is the fire, Avyavahana. And to that, they, Jughvati, Homam Kurvanti, Homayanti, Prakshipanti, Ityartaha. Indriyas are dependent on Manaha. And Mana and Prana has got connection. Therefore, Mana Adinam Indriyanam Pranasya. So, Swaswa Vishayeshu Pravrittim, Tatahava Nivrittim. So, Pravritti are also required. Only as much limited pravritti for sannyasis. Therefore, Swaswa Vishayeshu, Indriyanam Pranasya, and both have got Adina on the mind. Dictated by the mind. The mind has to sanction, then only Indriyas will function, and Prana and mind also has connection. Therefore, Swaswa Vishayeshu, Pravrittim va, Anivrittim va, Pravritti and Nivritti. Pravritti also required because Sharira Sthityartham. And Nivritti is restraining. Therefore, that is a Vama. Not completely restraining, that is not possible. As a sadhaka, the person has to perform sadhanam. Therefore, tadartham, the sharira is required, sharira has to be maintained. Therefore, that much action as required for maintaining the sharira is performed. Not too much of pravritti. Pravritti is reduced, nivritti is increased. That is backed up by jnanam, that is viveka, jnana dipite. So viveka is therefore that dosha darshanam, the buddhi, viveka buddhi. There engage in actions with alertness, engage in action that is conducive, beneficial, favorable for one's goal. So that is a jnana dipite. The jnana dipite atma sanyama yoga agno apare jugvati. Sarvani Indriyani Karmani Dvitiya Vibhakti. Prana Karmani, that is Dvitiya Vibhakti. Indriyanam Karma, Indriya Karma. Tani Indriya Karmani. Similarly, Prananam, Pranaha. Pranaha is not only the Pancha Prana, not only what Prana means, it refers to all the Pancha Prana. So therefore, referring to all the actions. Prana, Pana, Vyana, Udana, Samana. So all. And Prana, of course, is required. Without Prana, Karmendriya cannot function. Without Prana, Jnanendriya also. So, therefore prana, since and functions of the prana separately, and without prana, Karmendriya and Jnanendriya cannot function. Therefore, prana karmani. So, we can connect prana karmani, the actions of the prana. Prana is respiratory. Main is prana, that vayu, the movement of the air in the body, that is pranaha, without which the indriyas cannot function. So for the functioning of the indriyas, prana is important. Therefore, how do you stop that? Stop it. You cannot stop it. You cannot restrict it. It has to be regulated. So prana referring to pranayama also. Prana, therefore respiratory, therefore inhaling, exhaling, therefore certain restriction, certain mastery over the pranayama as a process, and also other prana, vyana, udana, samana. So vyana, udana, samana. So the other prana which are responsible for assimilation of food and circulation, etc. It means eating food that which can be assimilated. Not eating too much also, not eating this also. All these things are atma siyama, mastery. So therefore the sense organs which are dependent on them. So when prana is controlled, other organs and mind is also controlled, and therefore the sense organs are also restricted. So both the karmas individually mentioned, prana karmani as well as indriya karmani iti. And indriya karma, of course, are dependent on prana. That also can be noted here. And Bhashyakara says, let us read the Bhashyam. Sarvani indriya karmani.
सर्वाणि इन्द्रियकर्माणि
Indriyakirmani.
Indriyanam karmani. Indriya karmani.
कर्माणि
इन्द्रियाणि
Indriyanam
कर्माणि
karmani,
कर्माणि
indriyakarmani.
Tatha prana karmani.
तथा
तथा
प्राणकर्माणि
प्राणकर्माणि
Pranaha vayuhu.
प्राणः वायुः
वायुः
Adhyatmikaha tat karmani.
आध्यात्मिकः
आध्यात्मिकः
तत्कर्माणि
तत्कर्माणि
Akunchana prasaranaadini tani cha.
आकुञ्चन प्रसारणानि तानि
प्रसारणादीनि च
Apare
अपरे
अपरे
Atmasayama Yogagno
आत्मसंयमयोगाग्नौ
Atmasayamyogagnau.
Atmani Sayamaha Atmasayamaha
आत्मनि
आत्मनि
संयमः
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 आत्मसंयमः
Sahayeva Yogagnihi
सह एव
Yogagnini.
योगाग्निः
Tasmin Atmasayama Yogagno
तस्मिन्
तस्मिन्
आत्मसंयमयोगाग्नौ
आत्मसंयमयोगाग्नौ
Jukhvati Prakshipanti
जुह्वति
जुह्वति
प्रक्षिपन्ति
प्रक्षिपन्ति
Jnanadipite
ज्ञानदीपिते
ज्ञानदीपिते
Sneheneva Pradipe Viveka Vijnanena
स्नेहेन
स्नेहेनैव
विवेकविज्ञानेन
विवेकविज्ञानेन
Ujjvala Bhavam Apadite
उज्ज्वलभावम् आपादिते
आदिते
Jughvati Pravilapayanti Ityartaha.
जुह्वति
Juhvati
प्रविलापयन्ति
प्रविलापयन्ति
इत्यर्थः
Apare Sarvani Indri Karmani Prana Karmani Cha Jughvati Prakshipanti Agno Kidrisha Agnihi Atmasayama Yoga Agnihi Jnanadipite Atmasayama Yoga. Now Jughvati. Simple study sentence. Bhashyakara gives a Samas also. Sarvani indriya karmani. Indriyanam karma, indriya karma, tani indriya karmani. Shashti tatpurusha samasa. The indriya, Vashaka though not mentioned, Jnana indriya, prana indriya. Jnana indriya or karma indriya, but both can be included. Indriya karma. Prana karmani. Tata pranaha. Pranaha is Vayuhu. Adhyatmika. Adhyatmika is the prana which is upalabdha in the sharira. That's called Adhyatmika. Adhyatmika nothing to do with the spiritual enter. Adhyatmika Vayuhu. Prana which is upalabdha, which is obtained in the shariram. Antaha shariran sharire. Sharire upalabhyamanam. Upalabhyamanaha Vayuhu. Therefore it is the Vayu which is inhaled, exhaled. That is the Vayu, pranaha. Tat karmani. So not referring only to prana. Prana stands for apana, vyana, udana, samana, all. Tat karmani, the actions of the prana, activities of the prana, in the form of akunchana prasaranadini tani. Akunchana is contraction. Prasarana srudatoho. Ajantarupam, prasarana, expansion. So inhalation, exhalation. There is expansion of the lungs, contraction of the lungs. So therefore, expansion and contraction. Or you saw in Vedanta Stara, there is one prana, subprana, kurmaha, if I remember. Yawning. Yawning also involves one prana. Opening the mouth. So yawning. So there also we have expansion, contraction. All these are prana karmani. So therefore expansion, contraction, adini, adipadat, etc. So tanicha apare, other people kete yoginaha. We are talking about sadhakaha, yoginaha, apare yoginaha. Yoginaha, sannyasinaha, natu jnaninaha. Te. Atma Sanyama Yoga. No. Atma is Antakaranam. Manaha. Ityartaha. Atma is Antakaranam. So Atmanaha. Antakaranasya. Manasaha. Sanyamaha. Sanyamaha is mastery. Atma Sanyamaha. Nirodha. Ashakara has not said yet. So you have to understand. Sanyamaha is Nirodha. Chittavirti Nirodha. Pasta Sutra. Patanjali. Here it is Nirodha. Nirodha is not done just for the sake of Nirodha. Nirodha is done. Nirodha is restraining the mind. But here it is Atma Sanyama Yoga. No. One meaning is Atma Antakaranam we can take. As I said, Atma Antakaranam is restricted because actions depend on the sanction of the mind. So therefore restricting the mind. That is one meaning. Other meaning is Atma we can take Atma itself, Atmani. So on the Atma, meditation on the Atma, because Sanyama, the word stands for Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi, referring to the three in the Ashtanga Yoga, Patanjali Yoga Sutra. Etatrayam ekatra Sanyamaha iti uchyate, Patanjali Yoga Sutra. Therefore, taking that meaning, therefore, Atma Sanyama Yoga Agni means meditation on Atma. Chitta, the Chitta Vritti, the flow of thoughts on the Atma. So for absorbed in Atma, that is Sanyama Yoga. Atmani Sanyamaha. Atmani, Atma, Sanyamaha. This is another meaning. This is what Bhashyakara says. Atmani Sanyamaha, Atma Sanyamaha. Meditation on Atma, absorbed in Atma, Samadhi. And Atma, Sahayava Agnihi. Sahayava Yogaha, Yoga Agnihi. That is the fire of Yoga. Yoga Agnihi, Yogaha Eva Agnihi, Yoga Agnihi. Atma Sanyamaha Eva Yogaha, Atma Sanyama Yogaha. Atma Sanyam Yoga Eva Agni, Atma Sanyam Yoga Agni. That is the Agni, that is the yoga, that is the Agni. The yoga which is fire, the fire of yoga. So unto the fire of yoga, the fire in the form of yoga, which is the Atma Sanyama, that is meditation of the meditation on the Atma. Tasmin Atma Sanyama Yoga Agno, unto the yoga of Dhyanam on Atma, Jukhvati, Prakshipanti, they offer. They throw the activities of the Indriyas, both Jnanendriya and Karmendriya, and as well as of the Pranas. They throw. Throw means out, means they give up, they renounce. They renounce those actions which have to be renounced so that they can remain focused on Atma. They can remain committed to the meditation. All other activities are suspended or dropped. Jnanadipite, Prakshipanti Jnanadipite. This is possible. That is, other actions we can suspend or drop only when you have viveka, when you have buddhi, and decide which have to be dropped, which have to be maintained. Minimum have to be maintained. So, Jnana Dipite, that Agni is kindled by Dipite, Pradipite. Pradipa is Pradipaha, is kindled by what? Snehena. Snehena eva Pradipite. Sneha is oil. As the fire is lit up by the oil. So the lamp is lit by the fire. The lamp for the lamp to glow, to burn, require oil. So for the fire to arise in the Agni, we require oil. Ghee is offered. So lamp is lit up by the fire. So similarly here also, as a fire is lit up by oil, etc., the support. Similarly here, Atma Sanyama Yoga Agni is there. For that, the oil, for that the kindling, is kindled by, fire is kindled by, Atma Sanyama Yoga Agni is kindled by this Viveka Buddhi, discriminative knowledge, Viveka Jnana. Therefore, Jnana Dipite, Viveka Dipite, Snehena, Viveka Vijnanena, Viveka Vijnanam, Viveka Vijnanam, by the discriminative knowledge. Ujjvala Bhavam. Ujjvala Bhavam means it is blazing. So Viveka Vijnanam is the oil which blazes up this Atma Sanyama Yoga now, unto which they offer Jukwati, Privilapayanti, Apadite, Ujjvala Bhavam, Apadite. Apadite is like Jnanadipite, Ujjvala Bhavam, Apadite. Apadite is that by the oil, by the Viveka Vijnanam, that is the oil, kindled by that oil, then that's Atma Sanyama Yoga Agni, it becomes a blazing fire. That is Apadite. Saptami. Ujjvala Bhavam Apadite Atma Sanyama Yoga Agni Jukhvati. And Ujjvala Bhavam is by Viveka Vijnana. So Viveka Vijnana is the current, is the means. The Viveka Vijnanam, Atma Sanyama Yoga Agnehe Ujjvala Bhavam. Ujjvala Bhavam Apadite. Atma Sanyama Yoga Agni is, it becomes a blazing fire. Apadite. Apadite is Nijantarupam. Apadite. Taprataya ap dhatu. Apadite is made to. Ap means to get. Apnoti. So when the Ujjvala Bhavam is attained, when by Viveka Vijnanam, that Atma Sanyama Yoga Agni, unto that Jugvati they offer. Jugvati Privilapayanti. They offer what? They offer the activities of the Karmendriya and Jnanendriya. Iti Yajnatva Sampadanam is done. The Yajnatva Sampadanam is done, that is presented. Yajnatva Sampadanam. It is presented as a yajna, the meditation on Atma. You can take either meditation on Atma by restraining the organs of action, knowledge, as well as prana, or restraining the action activities of the organs, both knowledge as well as the action, knowledge, sense organs of knowledge as well as that of the actions, as well as prana, by Atma Nirodha, Antakarana Nirodha, Antakarana Vashikaranam, self-mastery. That way also we can take. So that is the yajna which is presented here. So here Bhashagara Atmani says what Atmani is, whether it is Antakaranam or it is Satchidananda Atma, it is not said, but we have to take Atmani is, it is Atmani Sayyamaha. Atmani Sayyamaha, Atma Sayyamaha. So Sayyama taking the meaning of the Dharana Dhyana Samadhi. Therefore, it means meditation. So Atmani Sayyamaha is meditation on the Atma. That is the meaning possible here. Or Sayyama, if you don't take it as the as it is referred to in Patanjali, Sayyama just means restraining. Then Atmani Sayyamaha, Atmani Sayyamaha, Atma Sayyamaha. Here Atmani is Saptami Vibhakti. Bhashakara gives the Vigraha Vakya also. Atma Sayyamaha is Atmani Sayyamaha, Atma Sayyamaha. Therefore, that is the meaning possible. If you take it as Shashti Tad Purusha, then other meaning also possible. The second meaning, where Atma can mean Antakaranam. So Atma is Antakaranam. Therefore, Manasaha Antakaranasya Sayyamaha. So taking the meaning of the word Sayyama to be Dharana Dhyana Samadhi, three put together. Therefore, Atmani Sayyamaha is meditation on Atma. That is Atma Sayyamaha. Or Atma Sayyamaha, we will split that into Shashti Tatpurusha Samasa. Atma meaning Antakaranam. Therefore, Antakaranasya Sayyamaha, Nirodha, Vashikaraha. So that is Atma Sayyamaha. That is the Agni. Therefore, that it means self-mastery. So, so Shama. Therefore, it is Shama. Previous shloka, Dhamma and Vishaya Grahana Rupa Yajna talked about. Dhamma Yajna and Vishaya Grahana Rupa Yajna. Therefore, we can take here Shama Yajna or the meditation on Atma. That is the Yajna. So, two ways it is possible. Going by the general, going by the Bhashakara's interpretation, Atmani is meditation on Atma. That is how it is interpreted. So whatever it is, so for meditation, the mastery of mind is required. Without mind, what is meditation? So therefore, meditation implies mastery over the mind. So therefore, it is either Shama Yajna or the Yajna, Atma Sayyama Yajna, meditation on Atma, Dhyana Yajna. That also we can take in both ways. It is interpretable. Okay, then this is the yajna. The next yajna. There are about 12 yajnas, 12 sadhanams are talked about. So this is Atma Sayyama Yoga. It is in the form of Shama. Shama, and you can take Uparati. Uparati is not mentioned. You can take, as I said, Shama. Shama is with regard to the mind self-mastery, mastery over the mind. And restraining them and continuing that for a certain length of time, that is Uparati. Therefore, the mind becomes calm and quiet, so that ready for meditation, as the mind is withdrawn from all other activities, both internal as well as external. The mind is restricted to a large extent, kindled by Viveka. Therefore, since the withdrawal is required for mastering the mind. So, for withdrawal is there. Therefore, the person has gained Shama and Uparati by this yajna. So, Shama, Uparati. Shama yajna we can call. Therefore, Atma Sayyama Yajnaha or Atava Shama Yajnaha. That is a yajna talked about. So, Deva Yajna, Jnana Yajna, Dhamma Yajna, Vishaya Grahana Rupa Yajna, then Shama Yajna, or Atma Sanyama Yajna. So totally 5 yajnas we have seen. Now the next shloka. There are about 12 yajnas talked about. Now the 60 yajna, not 60 yajna. In fact, in the upcoming shloka, the shloka 28 shloka, there are many yajnas talked about. Not yajna directly, but the performers of the yajnas are mentioned. So through that, we can infer the yajnas, the sadhanani, yajnaha sadhanani. Let us read the shloka. Dravya yajnas tapo yajna yoga yajnas tatha pare.
द्रव्ययज्ञास्तपोयज्ञा योगयज्ञास्तथा
स्वाध्यायज्ञानयज्ञाश्च यतयः संशितव्रताः
स्वाध्यायज्ञानयज्ञाश्च यतयः संशितव्रताः
So here apare, here also apare anye sadakaha yoginaha kechana yoginaha. One adjective is there. Two adjectives. Yatayaha. Yatayaha means sannyasinaha, but here it is need not be sannyasi. Yatna shilaha. Yatna shilaha yatayaha. Because dravya yajna and all involved, which sannyasi cannot do. Distribution of the dravya. Sannyasi is given up everything. So how can he distribute dravyas? So therefore, yatayaha yatna shilaha. So yatayaha and samshita vrataha. That is another adjective. Apare kechana anye yoginaha yatayaha samshita vrataha. Samshita vrataha is samshitam. Nitan samshitam shatam. Nitantam tikshnam. Shitam tikshnam. Since it shows their commitment. Nitantam tikshnam. Atishaya dridam vratam niyamaha yesham te. So tikshnam. Nitantam tikshnam vratam. Samshita vratam. Dridam vratam niyamaha yesham te. Those who have got drida vrata. The vrata, the vows which which is drida, strong. Samshita vrataha. So samshita is sharp. Sharp means it is this tikshnam. Tikshnam means it is they are committed to the vrata. Vrata is this niyama, following these certain spiritual disciplines at any cost, not giving up. Vratam, they stick to their vows. That is vratam niyamaha yeshamte. Atishaya dridam. Exceedingly they are dridam, they are very committed to dridam. They hold on to the vrata. Niyamaha yeshamte samchita vrata. Bhaguri samasa. Bhashakara will say, explain the Bhagavad Samasa. So these people, dravya yajnaha, tapo yajnaha. Dravya yajnaha referring to the person who performed the dravya yajna. Dravya means dhanam or any material, substance. Dravya yajna. Dravya literally it is a substance. So we can take dhanam also, offering charity. Dhanam. So dhanam, dhanam, yajnaha yeshamte, dhanadhanam. So yajna is, here it is giving. So dravya yajnaha referring to the people who do dhanam. So dravyam dhanam yajnaha yashamte. Why it is called yajna? Because yajna buddhya dravyasya atmadhanasya, one's own dhana, te dadati. Therefore, so dataraha. So dhanadhata, dataraha, dravya yajnaha, the giver of dhanam, wealth. Samshita vrataha, they are committed to that. Like Vishwajit in the Kathopanishad, they performed the Vishwajit Yajna. The Vajashya was performed the Vishwajit Yajna in the Kathopanishad. Samchita Vrataha, Dravya Yajnaha, all the things he gave up, including the cows which are old and decrepit, everything. Then Tapo Yajnaha, so therefore Dravya Yajnaha, so the wealth which is the wealth is given up. Dravya Vinimaya Yajna, Dravya Vinimaya Yajnaha. So the distribution of wealth, sharing, that is the yajna, sharing the wealth. Sharing the wealth with the attitude of yajna. Yajna means it is the it's just the attitude of yajna. So you're offering unto Ishvara. So your natural Ishvara is present. So therefore you're sharing. That is Dravya Yajna. Then Tapo Yajna. Tapaha, that is performed as yajna. What is tapaha? Tap dahe, dhatu pada, tap dahe, to burn, tapati. So tapo yajna, shitoshta sukha dukkha, shutpipasadi, dvandva saganam, tapaha. That is tapaha, withstanding, endurance. Saganam. Saganam, voluntarily it is taken up. Shitoshta sukha dukkha, shutpipasadi, dvandva saganam, tapaha. Shita, ushna, sukha dukkha, then kshut, anger, pipasa, thirst, etc. All these, the pairs of opposites are endured. That is called tapaha. So self-mortification. Sometimes the tapaha is voluntarily taken. So tapaha is the yajna for whom? They are called tapo yajnaha. Yajna buddhya tapaha. Tapaha karoti. Therefore tapo yajnaha. Tapaha is the yajna for whom? That is called tapo yajnaha. So dvandva sahanam, putting up with the pairs of opposites. That is tapas. Accepting the cold as well as eat without any complaint. So dvandva, prarabdha will bring in, therefore accepting them without any complaint. That is yajna, tapo yajnaha. Then yoga yajnaha. What is yoga here? Yoga, the word can mean many things. Depending on the context, we take the meaning. Atma Sayama Yoga also we saw where the yoga is sadhana. Here yoga yajnaha, yoga here is by that the Ashtanga Yoga. Ashtanga Yoga here, you can take the meaning of the yoga to be Ashtanga Yoga. Ashtanga Yogasya, Yoga Yajnasya. Starting from pranayama, pranayama purvakataya, pranamaya yajnana, starting from pranayama up to dharana dhyana samadhi, all these are the yajna, Ashtanga Yoga Yajna. That is the meaning, that is the yoga here. So this place yoga mean the people who practice Ashtanga Yoga, doing asana, yama, niyama, pranayama, pratyaha, dharana dhyana, samadhi, etc. That is yajna. Those who practice here, yoga yajnaha. So yogaha yajnaha yeshante yoga yajnaha iti. Then swadhyaya jnana yajnaha. Swadhyaya generally means learning and repeating the Vedas. Once of one's own Veda, or once or at least one shaka regularly, that is swadhyaya. It should be done as it is recommended by Shastra, to be done every day. Ritam cha swadhyaya pravachane cha. So ritam cha swadhyaya cha pravachane cha. So swadhyaya pravachana prashamsa in the Taittiriya Upanishad is chanted. So that swadhyaya prashamsa, swa adhyayana, swa adhyaya, swa one's one shaka, one's one Veda. Swadhyayaha. So adhyaya, the word itself is adhyayanam adhyayaha. So therefore here, not only that Veda, Swadhyaya, not only the Veda, here repeating the Veda, it is Aparavidya. So therefore it covers not only the Veda, but it can cover everything. So not only with regard to only the Veda, So Vedasya, Itihasasya, Arthashastra, any all the Shastra, Shilpa Shastra, Ayurveda, etc. So Tesham Niyamena Pataha Swadhyayaha to be studied. Even Sanskritam also Vyakaranam. So therefore, that is Jnanam Swadhyaya, the Jnanam Niyamena Prabhurat, Niyamena Pataha studying Adhyayaha Swadhyayaha, that is the Yajna. Tadeva Yajnaha Yashamte, Swadhyaya Jnana Yajnaha. So therefore, Vedadina, Veda Anga, etc. So Veda in the Atharva Veda includes all the other Veda, Dhanurveda, Ayurveda, etc. Therefore, Shilpa Shastra, everything. That is Swadhyaya, Swadhyayena, Yajna Buddhya, Pratidinam, Pataha, Adhyayaha, Tena Jnana Sampadanam Bhavati. That is the Swadhyaya Jnana Yajna. And that is the Yajna for whom? They are referred to here as Swadhyaya Jnana Yajnaha. So therefore, they study in the Gurukulam, or they study from the teacher. If it is Veda, they study from the Gurukulam and study from the teacher and repeating after the teacher, reciting, chanting the words, the Vedas. So that is the Yajna. So therefore, Swadhyaya Jnana Yajnaha. So Jnana Yajna, Swadhyayena, the Swadhyaya Jnana Pravritti, Jnane Pravrittaha. Whatever may be their field of study. So that is Jnane Pravrittaha, that is the Yajna, that is looked upon as Yajna. So here it is, the Jnanam is Aparavidya. Previously we saw Jnanam is given the status of Yajna, that is Atma Jnanam. Here it is Aparavidya. Swadhyaya Jnana Yajna referring to Aparavidya is any Vidya, not only the Vidya, not only with the Vidya which are connected to Veda, in fact any Vidya even outside the Veda also. So Swadhyaya Jnana Yajnaha, Yajnata Sampadanam, to that Jnanam which are obtained by study. That is called Swadhyaya Jnana Yajna. And those who perform, they are called Swadhyaya Jnana Yajnaha. So Yesham Tevaguri Samasa, Swadhyayaha, Swadhyaya Jnana Yajnaha. So Swadhyaya Jnanam Eva Yajnaha Yeshante. Tadeva Yajnaha Yeshante. Kim tat Swadhyaya Jnanam. That is the Yajna. By that, so therefore, 3 Yajnas are talked about. Dravya Yajnaha, Tapo Yajnaha, so 4 Yajnas. And Yoga Yajnaha and Swadhyaya Jnana Yajnaha. So 5 plus 4, 9 Yajnas totally up to this shloka. Dravya Vinimaya Yajnaha, then Tapo Yajna, then Yoga Yajna, Ashtanga Yoga Yajna, then Swadhyaya. In fact, Swadhyaya is also covered in the Ashtanga Yoga, but is specifically mentioned here. Swadhyaya Jnana Yajna. So iti apare yatayah, and they do with commitment. So Samshita Vrataha. Samshita Vrataha, they perform this with commitment. Iti. Bhashyam to this, we will see that in the small Bhashyam only. We will see that in the next class. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Dhanyavadaha.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಗುರುಜಿ. ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಅಜ್ಜಿ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.